Like right now, sometimes when I look at actors, a lot of times everything looks the same. There's like as if there's a
Mold.
commonality code.
Yeah.
To put it crudely, there's like almost like an assembly line-ishness to it all. And I think around 90s, you saw people.
We forget one thing, that time is something which flows, and it has a lot of forces on it. So it is not just the industry. You must see how the social things are changing, how the political things are changing, how the education is changing, and that is going to impact every industry. From the beginning of my career, that my profession is not my life.
Ageism.
Hugely prevalent in our industry, 100%. It's prevalent in our society, ergo it's prevalent in our industry, where anyways the accent is so much on how you look.
Social media.
Scariest phenomena according to me.
One thing you admire about SRK.
Tenacity, the sheer tenacity of it, and the ability to carry the responsibility of not only money but of the popularity and everything else that comes with it.
हम दोनों साथ आए, एक कहानी बनी. हम दोनों अलग हुए, 3 कहानियां बनी. एक तेरी कहानी जो तुझे समझ आई, एक मेरी कहानी जो मुझे समझ आई, और तीसरी एक अनकही कहानी जो बात कर लेते जरा तो दोनों को समझ आ जाती.
Hello and welcome to Bollywood Bubble. I am Akriti Bagla and today I can say the cast of Bandish Bandits is back with a bang, I can say. You know, having watched the whole show, all I can say is audience should actually see what magic you guys have created. I mean, lovely.
Thank you, that's so sweet.
You know, when season 1 आया, you guys got all the love. Was this waiting period difficult? कि season 2 इतने time बाद क्यों आ रहा? I'll start with Ritwik.
Oh, with me? नहीं बिल्कुल भी नहीं, because after season 1 released, I think within a month or so, Amazon had already put out a press release that season 2 is going to happen.
Yeah.
So we were
The ending
mentally
was-
already ready, and we actually started prep for the show while the writing was going on, and we started preparing for our characters and our music pieces and so on and so forth. So we spent lesser amount of time waiting, we spent more amount of time doing. But I do understand between the 2 releases there has been 4 years. But Atul sir actually will explain to you why.
No, see, there is so much music. There are about 22 songs, and there are about 120 IDs that we need to prepare before we start shooting. Plus, you have to, take all these characters forward, and not only the characters that you have seen in the first season, you have seen the second season. There are so many new characters.
Yes.
So I think, considering all this, we have come too soon.
Sheeba ma'am, you know, season 1 or season 2, which has been your favorite album of this whole Bandish Bandits?
So from the first one, the Viray, of course, is my all-time favorite. I really
Definitely.
just love that one. And this, too, I think I'm at a spoiled for choice, really. It's, I like Araj.
Our duet.
Yes.
Yeah, that is one of the most beautiful.
Yeah, that's also very, very beautiful. What is the refrain of that?
Yes.
Savan Mohita Sai.
Just right.
Very, very beautiful. Even the first one.
Yeah, he rahi ho sa.
Yeah, he rahi ho sa. I love a lot. I love that a lot. तो मतलब मैं तो 2-4 और बोल सकती हूँ. It's like this season
Definitely.
is, yeah.
Ma'am, you know, having been in business for a long time, what is your take on music of today's time and this whole trend of remakes?
तो to be honest, मैं म्यूजिक ये वाला सुनती नहीं हूँ ज़्यादा, जो नॉर्मल ट्रेंडिंग होता है नहीं ज़्यादा. तो I don't know if it's sometimes one just hears like there's a song Blockbuster. What would that come under? This is one
Pop music.
pop music.
Pop music.
So whenever the music is going in this zone these days, one
Yeah.
hears stuff like that.
Yeah.
I enjoy that a lot. But actually, I'm not the right person to ask. I don't follow the trends at all of music.
Says the person who said you listen to Blockbuster. It's
I
like one of
love
the best
that.
songs right now.
That song is called Blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
Because of her daughter, probably.
No, she to not at all. Not at all. Sometimes I say, "Ye suna hai?" She says, "Haan." But no that. But I'm not the right person.
You know, having seen your character graph from season 1 to season 2, did it somewhere or the other, did you have an ideological clash or something you felt, okay, a woman should be given an opportunity, no matter what?
This is a tough question. Yeah, most certainly yes. So I'm very glad as to as Mohini's trajectory in this
Yes.
season, particularly for that. So I feel like in season 1, like a setup was done. You know, I think for all characters in a way, the seeds were sown,
Correct.
and now there's like blossoming and a growth. I think for everyone, so yeah. So for Mohini, and it's very gratifying.
You know, just like we see before the IBC competition, before participating in it, you have certain apprehensions. You know, in real life, have you been that apprehensive maybe before any project or any moment in your life?
Before Bandish Bandits, yes. Because when you have to do that, jugal, just the singing, yeah. So seriously apprehensive, which, like I said in the last video, and normally I'm not. First day hota hai, you know, when you go for a new project, it's just the first day when that's it. But for Bandish, because each time you're performing you're singing, it's very hard. And so I must say, what Ritwik and this Mr. Man here, they pull off, is quite incredible.
Sheeba ma'am, one thing actresses in the 90s had that probably current generation don't.
What they had.
And it's missing in current generation.
I think, I'm sorry if I may be a bit, like right now, sometimes when I look at actors, a lot of times everything looks the same. There's as if there's a commonality code. You know, to put it crudely, there's like almost like an assembly line-ishness to it all. And I think around 90s, you saw people, you know, just as opposed to. It's not even anyone's fault. It's the way things are now. Yeah, the industry is another kind of beast now. You know, with social media, we all are aware of it, and so most of
succumbing to the demand. Probably.
Yeah, so creative lives are also led through and in a way via this filter, and it's a very taxing filter, I think, for anybody in the creative field. Yeah.
Okay, truth bombs on these 3 terms: ageism, social media, and the whole paparazzi culture flourishing.
Hugely prevalent in our industry, 100%. It's prevalent in our society, ergo it's prevalent in our industry, where anyways the accent is so much on how you look. And it's not just how you look, it's everything that is associated with age. Of course, it's certainly something worth looking at, like seriously. What's the second thing? Social media. Yeah, I think it's the scariest phenomena according to me. We all know the good that comes with it, but I feel the impact of what it really, this phenomena is going to really get quantifiably and qualifiably get clear in time to come. I think we have been altered forever as a species with this whole thing of the social media. Internally, externally, every which way. And what was the last one? Paparazzi. I am not a part of it. But I do feel that there needs to be a little bit of space, you know, a little bit of empathy almost. Yeah, sometimes of course actors are in the public eye, of course we are you know, and we gain from that, but finally it is work also beyond a point, and thoda uski respect ki thodi jagah yaar. Yeah.
Atul, so coming to you, what aspect about Digvijay's character you resonated the most with?
Resonation, I don't know, but I felt that Digvijay is the modern Karna, what Karna was in Mahabharata.
Yes.
That what was rightfully his was snatched from him for no fault of his. And I think that is what Digvijay is in Bandish Bandits.
We see there is a sense of competition in the whole journey of each character, right? If I ask you today, have you been that competitive person, or how have you seen this whole competition evolving over the years?
No, not at all, because I have always said, and right from the beginning of my career, that my profession is not my life. It is an important part of my life, but a very small part of my life. So I have not really felt that kind of competition any time. So personally, if you're asking me, the answer is no, not really. I mean, there is of course some portion that you can't miss, but my decisions have never been keeping competition in mind.
If you have to describe or praise the whole Bandish Bandits cast in one word, what would it be?
One of the perfect ensembles. Perfect ensembles.
Which music is your favorite from second season's album?
Yeah, Surahi Paramatma. That's a great song. Yeah, because Shankar ji has sung it for me.
What's your take?
ये अपना competition अपने आप।
Okay, one thing about the industry in today's time that you think should change.
No, nothing. I think we forget one thing, that time is something which flows, and it has a lot of forces on it. So it is not just the industry. You must see how the social things are changing, how the political things are changing, how the education is changing, and that is going to impact every industry. So it's a flow. That's
Definitely.
it. We should not just be sad about what should be changed and all that. Whatever is changing, you should adapt to it.
What has been your most difficult role till date, if I ask you?
No, see, there are different roles which challenge you differently, for example. So, this particular role, it was, of course, as Sheeba said, it was the singing, the lip syncing.
Okay, one thing you admire about these people, SRK.
Tenacity, the sheer tenacity of it, and the ability to carry the responsibility of not only money, but of the popularity and everything else that comes with it.
So well.
So well. It's very difficult for all of these guys, not only for Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, but everyone who is at that position. Sorry?
Aamir Khan.
Same. One more thing that he has, I think, is he doesn't succumb to what is expected of him, but he makes people accept what he wants people to see.
Kamal Haasan. I think I'm taking you with that.
Taught me cinema. My first film was with him, Hey Ram, which incidentally completes 25 years next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So which means that I'll complete 25 years in film
the
industry next year.
Definitely.
Wonderful. He taught me cinema. What else can I say?
पहले तो आपसे शुरू करेंगे एक शायरी हो जाए.
Last
क्योंकि
question.
we know you are a शायर, तो एक शायरी.
शायरी हो
आपके end
जाए।
से.
मैंने कल एक ये राधे और तमन्ना के लिए बोला था, इनकी जिंदगी जो हो रही है ना, पहले सीजन से दूसरे सीजन तक इनका प्यार मुझे समझ में तो आया नहीं है।
But I think the chemistry between you two was really the highlight now.
उस प्यार के लिए लिखा था कि हम दोनों साथ आए, एक कहानी बनी, हम दोनों अलग हुए, 3 कहानियां बनी। एक तेरी कहानी जो तुझे समझ आई, एक मेरी कहानी जो मुझे समझ आई,
Yes.
और तीसरी एक अनकही कहानी जो बात कर लेते जरा तो दोनों को समझ आ जाती।
Okay, you know, क्योंकि मैंने अभी mention
इन्होंने बात की नहीं अभी तक।
chemistry highlight would be you and her chemistry, I would say. But what is the best part about you two as co-actors? You think, okay, we are good at it.
तो
Having
मैं
done multiple projects together as well.
हाँ, हमने मतलब देखिए हमारे कितने
मिर्जापुर.
पति पत्नी बनके तो हमारे 5 सीजन हो चुके हैं, 2 अलग अलग सीरीज के जोड़ के।
Yes.
और उसके अलावा भी काम किया। नहीं देखिए, मैं अब ये कहूँगा क्योंकि एक कोई भी काम अच्छा बन पाता है जब आपका को एक्टर गिव एंड टेक होता है, और शीबा इतना अच्छा करती हैं और इतना क्या कहें ना, बढ़िया एक्ट्रेस हैं, बढ़िया इंसान है, और सरप्राइजेस भी बहुत देती हैं, तो ऑन द टोज रहना पड़ता है इनके साथ। हाँ,
You know, sir, आपका कैरेक्टर ऐसा है ना दोनों सीजन में. I think among the whole, everyone, you are the one dealing with a lot of dilemmas and tough times around you, right? Real life में आप कैसे डील करते हो इन सब से?
मैं कई बार ये सोचता हूँ कि मतलब मैं क्या, पता नहीं ये शब्द बोलना चाहिए, मेरी भी लगी हुई है क्या उतनी जितनी इस
कैरेक्टर्स की लगी हुई है,
इसकी राजेंद्र की लगी हुई है, क्योंकि मैं उससे बड़ा आइडेंटिफाई कर जाता हूँ। तो हाँ, लेकिन राजेंद्र का ये सबसे खूबसूरती है कि मतलब वो एक हर किसी को पता है कि उसे क्या चाहिए। ये बड़ा, ये भी चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए, ये नहीं मिल रहा, वो नहीं मिल रहा, थोड़ा सा उसकी तकलीफ काफी मुझसे मिलती है।
Okay, since आप और नसीर साहब, you guys were together in NSG, बंदिश बैंडिट्स भी साथ में किया. I want to know one fond memory with
इतना
him.
सीनियर नहीं हूँ मैं।
नहीं.
वो मेरे टीचर थे।
वो क्लासमेट कैसे थे?
You guys have been
वो
together
कैसे
there,
क्लासमेट
yeah.
थे आपके लिए?
वो मेरे टीचर, हमारे टीचर थे, मतलब अतुल भी थे। और क्या सवाल था?
Like what has been your fond memory with him and something he has taught you and you remember?
नहीं, पहली बार तो मतलब जब उनके साथ काम किया तब क्लासेस की, तब मुझे समझ आया कि एक्टिंग क्या है। सच में कहूँ तो मुझे पहली बार जो सच में जो जिसको कहते हैं ना खुलना एक दिमाग का, वो। और मैंने एक बहुत सालों पहले एक फिल्म की थी जिसमें उनके साथ एक सीन किया था, उसमें उनको मुझे धक्का देना था, गालियां देनी थी, एंड उस समय उन्होंने जिस तरह सपोर्ट किया था मुझे याद है आज तक। तो बड़ा अच्छा।
सर यू नो सिंस आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स को मैंने देखा है थोड़ा क्लोजली, शांति या देव अगर आज पूछूं योर पर्सनल फेवरेट, बोथ आर डिफरेंट बट या योर
शांति पहला काम था इसलिए अच्छा है,
Yeah.
और देव मेरे लिए इसलिए करीब है कि बच्चन साहब के साथ काम करने का मौका।
Kunal, coming to you, you know we see Aragya is this whole fun-loving person. How is Kunal in real life?
I don't like fun. Fun is not.
Yeah, not the thing.
Doesn't seem like.
Very
बहुत
serious.
serious,
Very serious. I don't like to make jokes and all that. It's just completely against my nature
Grim.
and character. I'm very, very dry, very serious person. I don't know why he's cast me actually as Aragya. It's a very, very. It's kind of opposite because.
I'm getting to see something else there.
Oh, girls is taking it so seriously. What?
I really got. I'm like
No,
two
yeah.
different people.
No, Aragya, I think me and Anand, director, we have a common friend whose name is Aragya. He is actually not like this character at all. But I think that Aragya, for me, I like the fact that he gets his kicks out of believing in other people's talent and other people's, and he sees possibilities in other people. That is honestly what resonates with me most with Aragya. I mean, apart from the fact that he's funny and he makes jokes and all that, but he sees the value in people when they might not see the value in themselves.
Yeah.
That is something that as an actor is very important because I think it's one of the basic rules as an actor is that to find people interesting.
True.
And Aragya finds talent, like I'm not saying he's not discovering, but he sees potential in certain things. So that's what's really interesting to me. I mean, otherwise I think it's total typecasting.
But
Shut up, yaar,
मान गए
Kunal.
ना?
Yeah.
but you know, if I have to ask you, Bandish Bandits, I mean, every project is somewhere or the other special for an actor, right? What makes this project special for you?
It's the group of actors that
Yeah.
makes it special for me. The crew, the cast, working with very talented people, wonderful director, wonderful producer. That's what makes it special, I think, for me. And I'm just very happy to be part of a team like this.
Okay, how has your family complimented you after seeing season 1 and now? Do you think what will they tell you when they see season 2?
Yeah, there's a lot of support in the family for the show. They love it. Some of them eagerly looking forward to the next season. I know the wait has been a little long, but yeah, I mean, some parts of the family constantly asking me, when is the next season? When is the next season? So I have to tell them, just calm down. It's coming. It's coming.
But Kunal, you have also been behind the cameras.
Right.
Which part do you enjoy the most? Being in front, like acting, or behind the cameras?
I think behind is better for me. I actually prefer behind. I love in front of the camera, but behind I think is more fun for me.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm again giving you two choices: Ranbir Kapoor from Ye Jawani Hai Diwani or Imran from Delhi Belly. Who is more like impromptu actor or improvised?
I mean, both different in different ways, I guess. Imran is again, he's got a very dry sense of humor. I really, really, really like that, and I think that comes through in most of his roles and performances. A very dry kind of sense of humor. He doesn't overplay jokes. He lets the script do the work. Ranbir is a lot more intuitive, a lot more energized, energetic, a little easier with improv and all of that, but both different in their own way. Yeah.
And which has been your favorite project to work on from the two?
From those two,
Yes.
Delhi Belly for sure. Yeah.
And how many people have asked you about part 2 coming or maybe a sequel coming
Of
to
Delhi
it?
Belly, almost everyone. But yeah, there is no possibility of that happening. I think.
Belly Delhi.
So,
Belly
yeah,
Delhi, yeah.
Belly Delhi. Ritwik, coming
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
How was this whole euphoria about the season 2 for you? I think it was sheer madness as an audience, but for you, how was it?
it is still euphoric, you know, because the show's not out yet. But I think that feeling is going to last for very long now, because we've really been waiting to put the show out there after 2 years of hard work. So yeah, that feeling is going to stay for a while now.
You know, after season 1, in one of the interviews, you said that Bandish Bandits has been a show that has totally changed your life.
That's true.
How do
yes.
you reflect on it till now?
I still feel it's the main reason that my life has not only changed professionally, but I've also, I think, come to terms with the kind of person I am, and growing up with the show has really, really been quite an experience.
Okay, your favorite song from the whole album?
Oh my. So many. But at the top of my head, because I was listening to it this morning, Nirmoya.
What are the qualities of these co-actors of yours you admire?
Hanji.
Starting with Sheeba ma'am.
Just say it like I'm not in the room. Okay?
Be honest.
That was not her
my
voice.
favorite quality about Sheeba ma'am is that watching her work reminds me that not everything in life has to be taken so seriously that you beat your head over it.
Yeah.
Just relax, chill, have fun, do what you like doing, and go on with it.
Atul sir.
That's a comment not on her, on me.
I've asked you now.
Atul sir, I've been a fan of from years, right?
Yes,
like from my
I
recent
think.
past, not too far away. But I've been a fan of Atul sir from years, and I've been extremely inspired with not just his performances, but also how poised he is, how he speaks, and how he carries himself. So, and he also brings that into his characters, you know. And you will see, like especially with Digvijay, he brings in so much of his personality, and it's very. I'm in awe of what he can do.
Rajesh sir.
He's my best friend on set. He genuinely is my
The
best friend on set.
father-son conflict is not off screen, I would say.
No, father-son conflict. So on screen also, I really feel like they really understand each other at times, but they just can't say it because they have to go on with their own conflicts. But Rajesh sir has truly been one of the finest friends I've made in the past 5-6 years, for sure.
Kunaal.
Oh my God. Okay, he was talking about sense of humor of other actors. I must tell you, there is not a single moment that I've spent with him on set that has felt like a lull. Not a single moment. Even, we talk about as actors that we need to forget what's happening in our personal lives and this and that. There are many times I'm so into what I need to do and rehearsing the songs and like making sure I remember the lines and all of that, and come with this frown on my face. And the moment I see him, I'm fine. I'm like, everything's going to be fine right now. He brings in that energy of just, it puts a smile on your face. Every time Kunaal sir's around, it really puts a smile on your face.
There is a red nose here on it that you can't see.
Shreya.
Oh, she's been my support system through season 1 and season 2, and hopefully she'll say the same thing about me also. But honestly, we've made this journey hand in hand, because we've started from scratch together, and we are living these characters together, and it's been close to 6 years that we've been working on this show, from 2018 to 2024 now. And these 6 years, we've really, like, every single month, every week, we always catch up with each other. We make sure what's happening. We know about each other. We help each other. So it's a very special relationship.
Naseeruddin. So.
It started exactly, the relationship with Sir started exactly like that of Radhe and Panditji, where I was just in awe of him and I was just like looking at him with what he has to say, what he has to offer. Today, I stand at a point where he has become a friend I can confide in, you know, and he takes such keen interest in my career and my life, and he always catches up with me and asks me what is happening. He looks at a poster that he's seen, sends me a photo and says, you look good in that. I love that. You know, I feel like the best validation I can get in my entire life. And also the one-liners that come out of him really like helps me go ahead in life. Like something as simple as, I remember after season 1 released, he sent me a message saying, do not take the praise to your head and do not take the criticism to your heart. And that's enough.
I think that's even
These
the
two
last
sentences
episode
are
of the show.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, Modern Love, Mumbai or Majama? The project you enjoyed the most on?
ये आप ऐसे नहीं पूछ सकते आप Bandish Bandits.
Bandish Bandits तो है ही ना. I'm asking Modern Love or Majama?
See, I made Majama with friends because it was made by Anand sir and everybody. Sheeba ma'am's also part of it. So the process of that was way more enjoyable than any other project I've been to. Except for Bandish Bandits, because you said not Bandish Bandits, because that's on the top of the list. But what I love about Modern Love is that we so nonchalantly made the episode, and I got so much love for it that I'll always be grateful for that.
Okay, one thing about Radhe you like?
That he has, वो कहते हैं ना घोड़ी की vision होती है ना जो यहाँ से वो बंद कर देते हैं. The way he's focused onto his target is very inspiring.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. I think season 2 should be out soon, and may you guys receive all the love that season 1 got.
Thank
Again,
you so
thank
much.
you so
Thank
much.
you, Akriti.
Really
It
looking
is
forward for the show.
coming on 13th of
Yes.
December, so on Amazon Prime. So please do watch Bandish Bandits season 2.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.